leadership, and we're happy in the subcommittee to have you here this morning and look forward to your testimony.
Thank you, Chairman Costa. Chairman Costa, Ranking Member Rouser, and honorable members of the subcommittee, thank you for the opportunity to give testimony concerning the current state of the dairy industry. I'd like to address two major challenges to dairy in this country: labor, specifically immigrant labor, and environmental sustainability. Labor is always an issue in dairy. In 1995, our farm moved out of 4 old barns into a new state-of-the-art facility. One of our goals was to stop the endless turnover of labor that we'd been experiencing in our previous situation. With comfortable working conditions, reasonable hours, and being able to pay a higher wage due to modern efficiencies, we felt this would be an easy accomplishment. However, after 5 years, that wasn't happening. My wife, Edie, behind me, who's responsible for our payroll, calculated that she had issued an average of 39 W-2s per year over those 5 years to maintain a crew of 10 full-time workers. In January 2000, we replaced half our crew with Hispanic workers and instantly saw a change. Over the next 5 years, the average number of W-2s issued was 18, which includes part-time people for the cropping program. It was a remarkable benefit given the cost and time and money to constantly train new people. Not only did turnover nearly stop, but we found in the migrant workers a work ethic, animal handling skills, and a level of respect for coworkers and owners alike that seemed to be lost in the local workforce. While it is not this committee's jurisdiction, immigrant labor is absolutely critical to my operation. Regardless of the unemployment rate in our county, local labor doesn't want to milk cows. A 2017 Texas A&M study found that 79% of the U.S. milk supply is harvested by Hispanic workers. Agriculture needs a way to secure an immigrant workforce that is steady, willing, able, and legal. I realize that immigration is a difficult topic, but agriculture's need for immigrant labor is undeniable. America needs a safe, affordable, and abundant food supply produced within its borders. Food security is part of Homeland Security. I'd also like to touch on environmental sustainability. New York and the Northeast are blessed with luxuriant water. This and a temperate climate make us well suited as a current and future dairy region. It differentiates us from other milk-producing areas such as the Southwest. This abundant water also presents dairy with challenges. For us, environmental sustainability equates with water quality protection. My farm is situated in an environmentally sensitive area with 70% of my land in the Chesapeake Bay watershed and 30% in the Skaneateles Lake watershed, which provides unfiltered drinking water to 230,000 people in the city of Syracuse. It also lies over a sole source aquifer, which supplies water to 24,000 people in our town. Our opportunities to pollute are many, and we take our responsibility to protect water seriously. Since 1997, we have been a case study farm for Cornell University, pioneering an approach to water protection referred to as nutrient mass balance. In a nutshell, it is a whole farm systems approach to balancing the pounds of nutrients and inputs which are imported onto the farm annually with the nutrients that leave the farm in the form of milk, meat, and manure. Nitrogen and phosphorus are the main nutrients of concern, and we want to prevent excessive accumulations of these nutrients on the farmstead, since they may be lost to the environment and present a risk to surface and groundwater. The goal is to reduce the amount of nutrients brought onto the farm by tailoring feed and fertilizers to meet the exact needs of animals and crops, reuse the nutrients by proper storage of manure and timing of application to growing crops, and recycle them into abundant homegrown forage and grains to feed our cows. Since 2003, we've been able to reduce the amount of excess nitrogen remaining on our farm by 1/3 and phosphorus remaining on our farm by 135%. These are significant reductions. Herd health, milk production have improved, and purchase feed costs have dropped. This approach has enhanced both environmental and economic sustainability. Every farm, regardless of size, can implement some or all of this approach. The data collection required to calculate the balance is not arduous. Nutrient mass balance analysis of farmsteads can raise awareness of the opportunities to reduce nutrient imports and their associated costs, and incentivize dairymen to adopt nutrient-reducing management practices. Every pound of nitrogen and phosphorus that we don't import is a pound that we don't have to worry about ending up in our water. Thank you.